What's going on, Phoenicians? This is another one of those rambly vlogs where I just sit down and talk. And if you guys aren't interested in that, go watch another one of my videos or whatever. Be warned, this is unscripted. Whatever's jumbled up in here is just going to come out of here right now. That's what she said. I also have my door open because it's nice out, and that's what that background noise is. I don't want to close the door because it gets really hot in here. And like the PCZ videos, I'm just going to talk and not really do much when it comes to the cinematics of this type of video. And I'm going to talk about Texan in Tokyo leaving YouTube. And not just them, but over the last year or so, a lot of YouTubers that I either know or that I watch a lot or that I respect a lot have decided to leave YouTube. Most recently, Casey Neistat said he's going to stop his daily vlogs, which makes me sad because he's a huge cinematic influence, and his type of vlog is what kind of encouraged me to do my Piece of Z videos and the Japan by Phoenyx videos, etc. Right? So I feel like that as YouTubers upload less or leave the site in general, it makes me wonder, is YouTube a dying platform? And I look at everything that YouTube has done, and this has been a very bad year for YouTube. There's been a lot of shit that's just gone down on YouTube. It's just every other day you hear about a channel getting a strike for a bullshit reason. You hear about people getting hacked all the time. You hear people fighting all the time. This has been a very, very bad year for YouTube, and I feel like that might be one of the reasons that's pushing some of my favorite creators to either just stop uploading in general or upload a lot less. But I feel like I don't have that sort of feeling with YouTube right now. I mean, I'm getting a lot of investment money to make as good a content as possible. Ironically saying that as I'm making a video that's really, really not that good of content or quality wise. But I have to wonder, what is it that I could do as a YouTuber that could be different from other YouTubers, and at the same time sort of filling that void of people who for people who actually want to see vlogging and stuff like that. Now, one of the things that Texan in Tokyo brought up is one of the main reasons they're quitting is because they want to start a family. And a lot of actually, this has been a big debate among some of my closer friends, should our future kids be in our YouTube videos? And I look at YouTubers like Casey Neistat who shows off his life and shows off his family. But if you look closely in Casey Neistat's videos, his daughter is always shown from either the back or the side, so you can't really see Francine's face that much. And when you look at some of his really old videos featuring Owen, a lot of the same sort of filming is shot that way until Owen got older, right? So that sort of filming I think it's okay, right? And then obviously people just want to stop in general while they're having kids, or not even film their kids because they want their kids to have their privacy as they're getting older, right? I think that's very respectable, and in my opinion, there's a lot of YouTubers who do film their entire family life and their kid is in there, and it's obviously sometimes it's a huge focus of what the video is about. There's a couple of J-vloggers who do that, and there's a couple of other video makers out there, some really successful family vloggers who do that, and their kids are young or they're infants, and they're the focus of the video. I have to ethically wonder if that's actually okay. As a filmmaker, you're filming an infant that can't consent to being on film. Is that okay, right? And that's the whole thing that Grace and Ryosuke were asking themselves as they were deciding on what they want to do for the future, and ultimately they said it's not okay for them to film their children or have their children in their lives, so as long as they can't really consent to being filmed, which I think is a very respectable decision. It makes me very sad to see them go, but it really has to show you guys, the state of YouTube itself. YouTubers have if you get really popular, you have very little privacy. Your family is under constant scrutiny. Not to mention, if you're a female YouTuber, a lot of times you're subjugated to a lot of very sexist comments. I've seen that a lot on a lot of my friends. In fact, one of my good friends, Bex, she uploaded once in the last year, and she basically told me she wanted to she's been really disheartened by the platform and how much skin she has to show basically in order to be a successful female gamer, because even May has brought that up before, like both to me and to Bex, that it's something that she doesn't like, the whole younger crowd watching gaming YouTubers, right? The YouTube demographic is very young itself. Like, I can't really talk about like intelligent stuff on here without like people just completely flipping out, and they're like, "Oh my God, you disagree with me? I'm so triggered." And I feel like the demographic is young, and the mental age of the average viewer is also quite immature. So, not to say I'm not immature, but beside the point, a lot of vloggers who do feature their families are under a lot of scrutiny, and it does beg the question: should we have our infant children in videos? And I have to say that's not a good idea. But at the same time, how much of our lives are we willing to show? Every time I upload a Japan by Phoenyx video, a lot of people criticize parts of the video. For example, the one video where I took Sachiko to Katsukura for lunch. Everyone's like, "Zach, you're job hunting, you're scringing money. Why are you spending all this time outside with your friend?" You guys are seeing in that video, like 15 minutes, not even that half the time, because a good chunk of that, it's like just, clips here and there. You're seeing 15 minutes out of 24 hours of my day. Alright? I intentionally make the Japan by Phoenyx videos the fun parts of my day that I choose to film. I'm not filming these things every day because, I don't have the time right now. I'll probably have the time later, but what you're seeing in a vlogger's perspective is the stuff they want you to see. There's a lot of stuff that people are going to upload, and they're going to cut out the negative parts of the day because they don't want you to see the negative part of themselves, if you understand what I'm saying, right? So if I'm filming during the day for a Japan by Phoenyx video, for a daily vlog, and I get into an argument with someone, I'm not going to put that on film. I'm not going to talk about that in the video. You might notice later in the vlog I might have a different voice tone. I might feel bad about something, but that's just what happens, right? So it's really hard to explain. But just know that these daily vlogs aren't really the day itself. It's the fun parts of the day. And there have been times where I filmed an entire Japan by Phoenyx video, and I decided not to upload it. And this is partially the reason why I started the Piece of Z videos. Because that day was either very boring, I didn't do jack shit that day, or just it was a very negative video. And I sometimes upload sort of negative toned videos, especially when I'm ranting about stuff. But I've started to cut that down as my personality switches into my professional life as a company owner, right? I can't say things without processing it first as a professional, okay? You got to understand that. And because of that, these Japan by Phoenyx videos have turned into the positive parts of my day, alright? So because of that, you only see those parts in those videos. Now, let's switch gears for a second here. Related to that, I'm going to be starting a company very soon, like I've been saying. I got all the registration stuff set up. I am going to wait until I get all the visa stuff cleared before I announce the company and everything else. But I want to know, what sort of videos do you guys like to see on my channel? Now, I'm going to keep a regular schedule very soon. I'm going to upload a certain video every day or 5 days a week. I haven't decided what my schedule is going to be yet, but the contents are going to be one Japan by Phoenyx every week, the Piece of Z videos on Wednesday, because I mean I like that series. You know, sometimes it gets a lot of dislikes, but I film a lot of stuff on my phone throughout the day, every day, and I don't feel like turning those into quick daily vlogs because it's not content. It's just random stuff. So when I conglomerate all that random stuff together and put it in a video, it becomes a 5, 10, 15-minute video full of fun clips, which I want to upload. Right? So that's where that's coming from. That's not going away. Don't say anything about that. Piece of Z is coming out every Wednesday now. All right? And then Thursday, I'm going to probably bring back the beer series probably once every 2 to 3 weeks. My fridge is basically a beer cellar right now. I got a lot of craft beer that people have either given me or that I just found for cheap that I decided to buy. So that thing is stocked with craft beer. And with the very obvious exception of yesterday, I haven't been drinking that much. Yesterday being a party that I went to at Mama Jess's house. And before that, Shiori and I went to a craft beer festival. I had 12 beers throughout the day. That was probably 11 beers too many when it comes to getting back into shape, right? Now, in terms of the Japan by Phoenyx videos, what would you guys like to see? Let me know in the comments what you guys wanted to see for that. And also, in terms of other content in general, like old series I used to have, new series you want me to start, etc., right? Now, the tech reviews, such as like, you know, videos where I reviewed this type of stuff, right? Those will happen as they happen. Basically, whenever a company sends me stuff, I will review it. If you are a company that wants to send me some cool stuff for me to review, let me know in the comment section, and I will get back to you guys. I don't have a business email yet. I will get that very soon. Just be patient, and if you want to contact me via that. Otherwise, I don't really have much else I could say right now. I've said what I wanted to say when it comes to vlogging and when it comes to, you know, YouTubers starting to leave the platform. To summarize, it's basically, you know, there's a lot of negativity on the internet right now. This has been a very bad year for YouTube, a very discouraging year for YouTube. And a lot of people just want to move on with either their personal life, they want to start a family, they want to just switch gears in their life, or they want to switch gears in their video making career. And that's totally normal. I feel like we as YouTube viewers, like I'm a viewer as much as I'm a creator, right? We are so accustomed to seeing the same thing come out every single day, right? And nothing's gonna, you know, very few things surprise us anymore. And I feel like that's one of the things that's bringing YouTube down. So that's why I want to shake up my stuff as well, and that's why I'm asking you guys for feedback. So let me know. And thank you guys for watching all of this. Crap, how long has this video been going for? 14 minutes, yay. So, thank you guys for watching. I will see you all in the next video. Take it easy, Phoenicians.